hopefully that is a fully assembled, the last chicken coop I ever have to build in my life. Portable. We have 30 some chickens right now. I think that should be plenty of space for them. It's 16 feet long and 14 feet wide. These panels are 5 feet tall, and we have a little 3-inch gap at the bottom, at the front and the back. And I put a little slope on the skids. Made skids on the bottom out of oil filled pipe, so we can just pull it across the ground. We have one similar already that we use for sheep, and it works really well. But this is more of an upgrade, and I made it hopefully chicken proof. So as long as they don't fly over the top, which I don't think they will, it should be the last chicken coop I ever have to build. So I am going to put a roof on it, just over the back side, to put a couple pieces of tin over the back for shade and to protect the eggs in the nesting box from getting wet or getting rained on and getting snowed on in the wintertime. So I can kind of show you around what we did on this particular build. So I went ahead and sloped the legs. So see, these are the skids. I just cut a little notch at the top and bent that oil filled pipe. That's 2 7/8 inch oil filled pipe, and that's 16 feet long. That run. There's Huxley riding his tractor. And then I had a bunch of old T-posts, so I went ahead and cut those to length, just so I did basically just reusing some metal. But I used old T-post for all the uprights. And then I bought this 4x4 panel. Each square is 4 inches by 4 inches. So that'll help keep it's a tighter mesh than a standard cattle panel or a hog panel. So that should keep the chickens from slipping through, or at least a full grown chicken. Obviously a chick would still slip through that, but these are all full grown chickens that are going to be in here. And then, so that's the side view. And then we're going to have to do something on the sides here, probably just wire together. And I still have to weld the bottom, but I just assembled it now. And I'm going to go ahead and weld everything nice and tight on the bottoms. And the side is 14 by 14. So I went ahead and put a gate. And we're going to put a gate at least. There's just an opening right now. So this is how you would enter the chicken coop. You would have to duck your head if you're more than 5 feet tall. So I'm going to put a gate right here. So you just enter. I'm going to put a nesting box on the back side here, and that's where the tin roof would be. So this is about, I'm probably 80% of the way done with this thing. But I thought I'd give you a little update real quick. Then go ahead and weld all 4 corners together. I'm going to weld them tight and then wire them and then brace them. So this thing's going to be rigid. And then I'll hang their water and their feed off the side. But then we can just move it every day. Before we had those electric nets, and the electric net actually works really good. But when it's July and the ground's super hard, it takes a really long time to put that net up every week to move them. So this thing I can move within hopefully a couple minutes. The other one we built, it literally takes 30 seconds to move it. So I'll just put a chain on the front. Now, obviously give you guys another update whenever I'm done, but this is probably, like I said, 75-80% of the way done. Okay.
Okay, so today we're finally moving the chickens back home. We have had this like big net over here at the farm that we rent, and they've been in like this old chicken barn like through the winter months, and then our old like movable chicken coop that we had completely fallen apart, so we had to have something else made before we could bring them back home. So it's just kind of taken us a while this summer to get that made, but now it's made, so we're gonna get rid of this old net. The net works okay, you just have to move it a lot, and it just takes a lot of time to move the net. So this way in our new coop we can just pull it forward each day, and they will have fresh ground to be on each and every day. So get this net rolled up, and we'll get them loaded up and head back home to the new coop with them and see if they like it. As you can see, leaving chickens in one area for a long period of time causes nothing but dirt and mud and a barren area. So that's our reason for building the portable coop, that we can move around, give them fresh ground every day, so that one area of our land doesn't look like this. Honey, watch out.
Chicken roundup.
Quit hitting them. Oxen! Quit hitting them, you guys.
One more chicken out there.
Let me get in so I can go on. The rest of you can stay there.
Okay, so this is it. This is our new portable chicken coop. We use the 4x4 sheep panels just from our local MFA farm store. Put it together with some old oiled field pipe that we had laying around, and some old T-posts that we had laying around. I'll do a little breakdown for you guys on cost total for the whole thing, but if you had to buy everything brand new, we would have $500 stuck in just the shelter alone. And then we bought one of these hen gear nesting boxes for it. We've actually had it a little while, but I think this one's rated for 50 hens, but I'll link that down in the description box. The hen gear nesting box, we really like it. Has a little, excuse me, Mr. Mrs. little box down here. That's where all the eggs are laid. I haven't laid any yet today. And at night you flip this up. They can't get in to poop in it. During the day you put it down. So that's it. We put some old tin over part of it. So one half has shelter and shade out of the elements, and the other half of it is just all opened up. Made these little holders here in the corner for their feed. Another corner over here for their water. That way, whenever we move them forward each day, their buckets aren't getting run over. They just stand there in the corner. This is one of our Great Pyrenees dogs. Her name's Quinn. We rehomed her from a family that was getting rid of her. She's been with us for 3 years now. She was 5 is what they said whenever we got her. So she's probably about 8 years old. And she kind of lived at a little hobby farm. The family had some chickens, sheep, goats, things like that. And she is just completely bonded onto the chickens. So she spends most of her days inside this little pen. She comes and goes as she pleases, but her favorite spot is to be laying right next to the chickens, right under the shade. Quinn, are you doing a good job protecting your chickens? Yes. Oh, she hears something. All right. Yeah, we made these boards a little longer so they have a place to roost too at night. So far it's been working out okay. Thanks for following along. We'll see you next time.